$20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Already.
Crowd begins with a pass. This pass complete to Jalen Noel. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
And they certainly don't waste any time getting him involved. And we knew coming in that he would be a part of the game plan. But this is a sign of things to come. He could be in store for a big game.
On second down, Stroud. This one complete to Higgins. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got a man. That's Noah. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Well, over the middle, taken in by Noel. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Houston.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
Out to his right, off he goes. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Our first down throw there is complete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Trying again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. They send the tight end in motion. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down is looming. Here's a design run. And He will take it in himself. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Tristan McCollum is on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
70. 90.
Built into the air on second down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he is going to score a pick-6 for the touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick-6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Throwing on first and 10. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Oh, ready? Let the hot.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. To throw is Stroud. That one caught by Noah. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Throwing is Stroud. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Here we go. White Tony, Rock, Brothers, 19 Texas. Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. To throw, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Kaimi Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the The Texans stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go. Top 19, Viking, 79 Broncos.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
And the Cowboys first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 44-yard
Milton
line.
now to throw on first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. Ready?
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 39 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60, Dragon 60.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Under.
Tight end going in motion here.
11. Why Tony?
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Moving to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Dell, the motion man. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10.
Texas. Here we go. Let's go. 18. Let's go.
Here's Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. First and 10.
That's another Texans first down. A gain of 19 yards.
Now, Stroud.
Texans.
A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He will do it himself. He's in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Okay, break. 18, Pioneer. Tag. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Ready, ready. 60 broadcast, 60, 18, Rodwell, trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Got it. Ready.
Cowboys first down.
Get up.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Timberwolf.
On first down, here's Milton. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he will score. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. His 12th touchdown of the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. Cowboys try to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Oh, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Left side, caught by Lamb. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for our Cowboys. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 15-yard line.
A give here to Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for 2, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
On the quick, right?
On first down, it's Stroud. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Dell, the motion man. On first and 10, here's Stroud. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Panther 60, 19, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Panther, go.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's complete, left side to Pickett. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 43-yard
60
line.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap, Buffalo 18.
On second down, here's Milton. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Cowboys.
A huge play for Dallas. 31 yards.
6-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19.
In the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
Ready.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warrior 70. Ready, right?
Milton going to look to throw it again. Forced out wide. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive.
It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
First down.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. This is caught. And the Texans going to be set up for first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far. But what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Now, a return coming from the 14. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the middle. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 18. Attack.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 9. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He'll try to run for it. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 70. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Oh, they leave Pickens all alone. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Back row 80.
Throwing, Milton. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
1st and 10 at the
They'll come up here,
37-yard line.
1st and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup ready.
Now Milton. Into the hands of Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
15-yard line.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Start. Viking 18.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. And he's in. Monte Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
It's the score, Texans 31, Cowboys 28. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. From the gun, here's Stroud. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. This one complete to Jordan. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. This looks like a design run. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
A pickup of 2 yards.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
A gain of 13 yards.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll get this out to his running back. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Here's a designed run. He'll take this forward for about 5. 2nd and 5. He'll take off again.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give him credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
Gain of 2. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and
We're
goal.
on to the
Houston.
4th on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. And he will score again. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
79 Broncos. Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Oh, yeah, you got
On first down, here's Milton. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Throwing on second down is Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and more.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Here we go. Warriors 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Check smash. Check smash. Let's go.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Pass into the hands of Turpin. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Ready?
They'll go play action here with Milton. Our throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 48.
Come on. Hit.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
'70 Rangers. 70.
Here's Milton now on first and 10. And off the deflection, it is taken in. And he will score. Game on. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. His fourth TD grab of the season. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This fielded at the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Stroud going to set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. On second down, Stroud throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Texans first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Houston.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
The try taken in by Noel. And the move is this one down inside the 40-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Quick throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
There's that man again. Another catch. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 32 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Dragon 60.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He's got it, and he will go all the way. Devontae Turpin, touchdown Cowboys. And his 2nd touchdown of the game, numbers 11, 12 on the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Texans 38.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Now he's free at the 35. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mixon. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll run. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
I think at this point, Mike, he doesn't care whether they hand it to him, throw it to him. He just wants to be the guy with the ball in his hand when his team needs a big play, and he came through there with a big first.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
They'll stick to the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the 1st down. A pickup up 9.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Look hot, look hot. Hey, no Mars. Hey!
Higgins sent in motion. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. The clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go in the game. Now, 2nd and inches. They'll run here. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Lining up for the extra point.
An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
42.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Short kick taken at the 17. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to force overtime. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And he has missed this one. No good. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.